Olá, pessoal, Rock Cabeça na área para mais uma entrevista, esta sim internacional. Hoje nós temos uma banda aqui de Nova York. Ela está frisada aqui, a nossa vocalista, mas daqui a pouco ela volta. Estou falando da banda Honey Trap. Honey Trap, direto de Nova York. Nós vamos conversar aqui com o guitarrista, que é o Vassilios Bouras, e a vocalista, claro, Jessica Randon. Hello, guys. Welcome
Hi.
to
Hello.
Rock Cabeça. It's Cabeça. Do you remember, Jessica? Rock
Yeah.
Cabeça.
Yeah.
Thank you for that audio. We enjoy it so much. So I was doing a little research on Spotify and I just saw that Brazil has the most listeners of
Yeah.
Honey Trap. Can you
It
explain
does.
that? São Paulo, Belo Horizonte, my city, Belo Horizonte, and
Yeah.
Rio. Can you explain that connection with
No,
Brazil?
no, maybe you can explain it to
Yeah.
us. I
You
guess
guys have a great music taste. That's
yeah.
what
Yeah,
it is.
that's for sure. That's for sure. Well, let's start with the name of the band that here in Brazil we call Armadilha Sexual. Is something that has to do with sexual attraction. I don't know if it's right. In
I
your
think maybe that's
case,
why we're
yeah,
popular in
in the
Brazil.
case of the band, it has to do with what? With music attraction. When did you get the name?
Yeah, I'll let Jess take that one. She actually came up with the name as being one of the
My
first founding
computer's freezing
members.
a little.
She's freezing.
She is freezing. See, I told you she just has
Uh,
the worst technical difficulties.
no, so go on, Vasilis. Let's when
Yeah, so
she
we yeah,
comes.
so we she kind of came up with the name as that the term honey trap is they use it when a secret agent a female spy uses her
Hmm.
I guess sexiness to lure people in and get information from them. So the
Hmm.
idea was that's
Hmm.
kind of what we do with our music is lure people in with the music and then they become fans.
Hmm.
And yeah.
Vasilius, you are the guitar player. Tell me
I
how
am.
long Honey Trap has been around? For more than
Um yeah, I actually joined the band back in 2014. I used to live in Colorado, another state
hmm
here in the US. Honey Trap is based out of New York. As soon as I heard Jessica's vocals, actually, I decided to pack everything and move to New York and join the
hmm
band. So I've been in the band since 2014. I think before me they were around for maybe about a year or so, but just
hmm
couldn't lock in the right members. And then I joined and yeah, we've been uh yeah, been writing music ever since.
You can call yourselves independent band still.
Yes, we are still independent.
Yes.
We are open to getting a label, but it has to be the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you get the money to make such wonderful videos? Like epic, like short movies, three short
Uh,
movies.
well, we're in a lot of debt. We used a lot of credit cards.
Hmm.
And I think it'll be worth it. I see music as a business. I see it like as an
Hmm.
investment. So just like starting any other business, any other company, you have to invest a lot of money into it. And sometimes that comes from taking out a loan, borrowing some money, or in the music industry itself, a lot of it has to come from you. It's very difficult to
Hmm.
take out a loan when it comes to music. So a lot of it is just us working long hours and saving up money and just
Hmm.
investing everything we have into it.
Hmm.
And
You guys just filmed Saints and Sinners, Outlaws, and Miss America. Uh,
yes.
who thinks about the script, this idea of outlaw in a far west, Miss America with all that masks, saints and sinners in the church? Who thinks big in the band?
Yeah, it's both me and our singer Jess. We kind of come up with like a lot of the storyboards. Funny thing about Outlaws was
Mm,
when we came up with it, I originally just wanted to do something in the desert because they kind of gave that
mm,
Wild West kind of feel. I just wanted to do the film in the desert. And then
Mm-hmm.
everybody in the band started adding ideas. Our drummer actually said, "Oh, we should do this with a train while we're
Mm-hmm.
robbing a train." And then Jess is like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I think we should have I want to be riding a horse." And everybody
Mm-hmm.
started adding ideas, and it just turned into what it was, where we're doing like a train robbery with like horses and motorcycles and uh yeah, it got pretty expensive pretty fast, but we had
Uh,
to do it. It was worth
Welcome
it.
back, Jessica. I was just talking about the short movies that the band did. And you seem like a good
Yeah.
actress. You are an actress as well, or you just for fun, this short movies from the band?
Oh, thanks. I actually grew up doing theater, so that
Mm,
was my first. Before I sang in rock bands, I did
mhm,
stage. So I have that background. So I like to go big and costumes and yeah, just really rock it out.
mhm. Cool. Let's talk now about the band style that remind me a lot of Guns N' Roses. You guys are
Oh, that's
from
great.
New York, but you
Oh,
sound
that,
like a California band, like Los Angeles band. Do you like those
oh, very
influence, hard rock 80s influence?
I'm a
Because see
huge
this, you can,
80
yes,
I'm
you're a fan of those bands, Guns N'
especially
Roses,
Slash.
Slash,
Yeah.
Skid
Right.
Row.
Yeah. Slash was one of my biggest influences as a guitarist growing up.
hmm And what about the rest of the band, Jessica? Did you listen to the 80s hard rock as well?
Mine was a little bit more of the classic rock of the 70s. And
Mm,
then for me, the vocals of
yes,
the
Monsieur.
the 90s of Chris Cornell of Soundgarden,
hmm
because I like the heaviness, but the sexiness. Because I love like sultry, sexy vocals, like
hmm
Milky, which was Chris Cornell could be almost jazzy, sexy, but then just really rock it and make it very dirty
hmm
and grungy. Yeah. But
hmm
yeah.
Do you think rock and roll of today's rock and roll is less dirty than it was in the 80s, 90s? It's more clean, it's more secure. How do you think you guys that
Yeah.
just be getting the scene now?
I think so. I think maybe it's so produced and so edited,
Mhm,
maybe. I don't know if that's why, or maybe just people are living cleaner lives and less drugs and alcohol.
mhm, mhm.
But
It-
I don't know. What do you think, V? Do you think it's part of the production, Basilios, or
Yeah, I
uh,
think there's definitely a huge supply of music now, and when you have because anybody can do it, anybody with a laptop can just create music and put it out there and
mhm,
distribute it, and that's a blessing and a curse, really, because you have a lot of it, but the quality goes down as everybody is just able to do it, and you really have to filter through a lot to find the good stuff.
mhm. Cool.
Uh,
So let's talk about the elephant in the room that is Miss America. I know you wrote before the elections. Now Trump is, let's say, reelected. I don't know if you guys liked
yeah,
it. I don't know if you don't, but I think Miss America in that video was a whore. Am I right? My,
was a whore, is it?
yes, she was a whore, going from president to president, president beginning with Clinton.
Yeah.
What you were thinking when you doing the
Yeah,
script?
that was kind of like the idea, it's essentially symbolic of how people have been the politicians have been treating the country
Mm,
like a whore, essentially. President it didn't really matter which political party, everybody just kind of just takes
mhm,
advantage of the country and the people and yeah. We were just trying to add and we were trying to show also a lot of the the symbolic scandals that have happened in the White House throughout
Mm,
throughout the all the years. So we went from like the scandal with Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky and JFK and Marilyn Monroe and then also some modern day the dangers that are happening now where we're like on the verge of nuclear war, which you'll see that towards the end of the music video where they're
mhm.
fighting over the red
Yeah, the
button or
atomic bomb.
yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah,
There
a lot of
was,
symbolism.
I thought weird because there was no Kamala Harris mask.
She, she was there.
She was?
Yeah, she was in the I guess she didn't have a big appearance in it.
Uh,
But she was in the room where they're fighting over the crown over the red button.
the crown.
It was the four people in there was Putin, Trump, Kamala Harris, and Kim
Mm,
Jong-un.
cool. Yes,
Yeah.
so you guys had a little fun doing that video. You expect that the fans understand that's a satirical video, right?
Yeah, that's what we were hoping for, and we were trying to be very careful with the way we presented that video because we didn't want to show that we're picking a side because
Mm-hmm.
it's very polarized, especially before the election. Things were very
Mm-hmm.
polarized in the US and we don't want to alienate certain fans that lean one way or another. We just kind of wanted to poke fun at both sides was the idea of the
Mm-hmm.
video and uh just some political satire and really just a way to present the song.
Yeah, perhaps now that but the band is beginning, you have to gather as much people as you can. But do you think rock and roll has this goal to talk about politics as well? Do you think rock and roll can talk about politicians, can talk about today's life, or it's just escapism?
Yeah.
How do you see it?
I I think it depends on the band.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for example, you'll have bands like Rage Against the Machine, and
Mm-hmm.
they're all about the political side of it, and it'd be strange if they weren't talking about politics.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with music and certain bands, I think you should try to avoid it if you can, because people get, especially nowadays, they're being um, politics is just stuffed down their throat, like everywhere they go. You go on like
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, social media, the news. People are
Mm-hmm.
just, you're back. People are just stuffing their opinions down people's throats. And music for me has always
Mm-hmm.
been a way to escape that. It's just a way
Mm-hmm.
to just kind of forget about the things that separate us and try to focus on the things that unite us.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my internet is horrible. I came down to the living room because
No, it's
I wasn't
better.
getting signal in my office. Of course, the room that should be have the best internet.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
I lost you on the question about Miss America
Yes,
and what
we were
it's about.
talking about
She's a whore.
Oh, yeah.
she's a whore. Is she a
Yeah.
whore or not?
No, for me,
What
it
do you
was more
think?
of that politics are very pomp and circumstance that it's very fake. It's like a pageant. They're paraded out there, they're dressed up. That's all what you see is very fake a lot of the
Mhm.
time. Um you don't, really know who the person is. It's a lot of masks, like we did the masks and a lot
Mhm.
of the big show, with
Mhm.
politics now, which I think really started with probably with Reagan because
Mhm.
we TV was invented, so then it became all about the image more than just somebody's politics. Once, radio and TV came into play, it was people heard the person, saw the person, and it became much more of show than straight up,
Uh,
beliefs. A lot, I think, had much more influence over people's opinions.
yes, like you say, the performance, the political performance, uh, and I want to know, still talking about this image need from bands, from artists. Do you think you guys are fit to TikTok, to YouTube, Instagram, from that video, 30-second videos? Do you think the Honey Trap can fit in this universe as well?
I hope so. It is
We're
hard
gonna
to
have to.
people, yeah, yeah, we have to find a way. Yeah, everything is not even 30 seconds sometimes. We were joking about that earlier. When I do
Mm,
a cover of a song, I do the chorus first and then the verse, because if I do
mm,
the verse and it's slow and then I
mhm,
get to the heavy part, you already might have lost the listener. So always I start these little 30-second clips with like that, yeah, the
mhm,
hardest part of the song, the most showy part of the song, because if not, the person's already scrolled. They've already scrolled. So
mhm.
do we even have 30 seconds? Sometimes it's like 10 seconds.
It must be difficult
No,
because your
no.
videos are like 5 minutes longer. Your videos has all the story, the lyrics, uh, and you still have to be fast enough to attract attention. Uh,
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
yeah, you can stay. You can talk.
yeah, you got to do just a combination of both. I mean, the long form content, like videos, that's for the people that really like the band. So that's after they've been
Mm,
introduced to it already and they're
cool.
fans, then they'll watch the full video. But when you're trying to get people in, you got to use like the best 5 seconds of a clip, the best 5 seconds of the video, and
Mm,
just use it as promotional content to
mm.
essentially pull them in to watch the rest of your content.
Yeah, cool, cool. You like a producer. You are the manager, the producer, the marketing
Ah,
guy, the
We do everything.
CEO.
I
To
just do
Yeah.
everything.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
l- Jessica, I want to know about your voice. You have such a po- powerful, beautiful voice, and I want to know how did you get it? It's from your childhood, or you learn. Do you still practice? Tell us about your talent, vocal talent.
I just started singing in church when I would go to church with
Mm,
my grandparents more, which was for me nice because it wasn't about holding back. It was nobody is judging. You're
mhm,
singing to God, so
mhm,
there's no, he doesn't judge on those things. And I even have a lyric in my song, in Saints and Sinners.
mhm,
The Bible says, make a joyful noise unto the Lord. He didn't say it had to be a pretty one. So,
mhm,
a lot of times when we perform, maybe girls will come up to me and say, "Oh, I thought you were amazing, and I like to sing, but I would never sing."
mhm,
And I tell them you should sing because if you like to, because it's an expression and it doesn't always have to be uh, pretty. It could be uh, my favorite singers, Louis Armstrong, and
mhm,
the singer of Aerosmith. These people, they have unique voices that aren't typically pretty, but it's the
mhm,
passion behind it. So for me, that's always driven me is finding that passion in the message of the words, the feeling of the guitar, what moves me about the music, and then finding that kind of gut passion to put behind the singing
mhm,
pushes me as a singer the most. So for church, I still haven't to this day taken a singing lesson.
mhm.
I, I probably should. Because there's always room for improvement. So maybe when I have a little more money someday, when we become rock stars, then I'll have money to take singing lessons.
But let's say
But for now,
if you really want to be a rock star, you got to sing to the devil. You know that, right? Black Sabbath, some bands like this. You gotta hear all of them. You gotta make a pact. Are you ready for it?
Gotta sign the contract, sell your
Yeah.
soul.
Yeah.
I'll let Basilius do the deal with the devil to get us in. We'll sacrifice Basilius.
Oh,
We'll use
Vasilis.
his soul as collateral. He's already lost anyway. He's a lost cause
Yeah,
anyway.
joke's on you guys. I don't have a soul. Got nothing to sell.
Oh, so if
What you don't know, Marco, what you don't, Marco, is Basilios is the devil.
yeah, yeah. That's why he's in the room like advocate's room, devil's advocate. He's just waiting for his chance to sign the
Uh,
band with Trump. He's gonna
uh,
sign the band with Trump.
That'd be great.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we would be
That's
hugely popular.
uh,
All of America would love us. It's all a Trump land now. Everybody switched over. So.
So,
yeah, it's quite a
Oh,
culture change now in America. It's crazy.
yeah, again, again and again,
Uh,
again. And the thing is, we here in Brazil, we follow you. Everything that America does, we do the same.
yeah.
So
hmm.
it's almost the same. But let's stop talking about devil
Uh,
and let's talk about other things. The other two members, they are just hired people or they are part of the band as well since the beginning. Tell us about the other two.
yeah,
The
Angel's
bassist
been
has been with us. Angel. Angel. Enough with the
Angel.
devil. Let's talk
Oh,
about Angel.
yeah.
sorry.
Uh,
Angel de los Santos.
Angel de los Santos
He's
it-
a
is
Puerto Rican
is a
from the Bronx.
bassist from the Bronx.
Yep. Yep.
And you're a New
Yeah.
Yorker from where?
I'm originally from Texas.
From
I'm from
Texas.
Houston.
Oh, so you're a Trumpist. I knew it. I knew it. I knew. Okay, okay.
And
Oh,
uh and Cody, oh, this okay.
Cody.
Angel has been with us since the beginning, actually before Vasilios. And then Cody is the newest member, just over a year now, a year and a half, Vasilios. What do you think?
yeah, I think yeah, year and a half
Mm,
that he's been with the band.
The drum, yeah.
mhm.
We've been through
Uh,
a lot of drummers. One
drum.
Yeah.
was in college and then he went to school. Another one, his wife got transferred for work, so he had to move away.
Mm.
Some are just crazy. We had to let them go.
Some
Uh,
some drummers
oh,
didn't know what a tom was.
but
The auditions were terrible.
still, the band is not a hobby for all of you. You have jobs, and but the band is priority. We can say that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I just have a job so I can pay for music videos and funding for the band. That's the only reason why I
Mhm.
have a job. So the band is my number one priority.
Oh, you can just make less epic videos, right? You were in the desert, you were in the
I don't
church.
think we can go back.
So save a little money, but you don't need. Let's say after those all those landscapes, what are you planning next in terms of video? What are
Ooh,
what
I
is the
think
next
you're,
song?
you're
we're
gonna
gonna go
love
to
this one.
Mars. We're gonna go to Mars with Elon Musk. Just kidding.
We're trying to contact Elon Musk to see if we can make the next one in space.
No, you
How
exploded.
are we gonna top the train and yeah.
See
Um,
that
um,
you already explode the Earth, right? With Miss America.
Uh, no, no. So
that's right.
our next song we're gonna release. It's called Huntress,
Mm,
and we actually want to do like a Viking theme with this one. So we're considering. We're trying to figure out if we should go with the green screen route and try to save some money, or just
mm,
actually get a Viking ship
mhm.
and do a legitimate video. So we'll figure it out. We'll see what's in the budget, but we would like to do a Viking themed music video
You can
for
borrow
the
from Game of Thrones.
yeah.
What?
I
What,
would
Jessica? You were saying?
I need horns, like the helmet with the horns and like
Hmm.
cones for my boobs,
Hmm.
the big
The
Cool.
big Viking cones.
That's important. Uh,
the Viking cones.
uh, anything about an album, full album yet, or just singles?
Um, I would
I
like to
think
do an album. It's the so we're open to it. It seems like in 2024 the new way to release music is more frequently.
Hmm.
So it's better to, especially for the algorithm seems to reward you for releasing songs more frequently rather than releasing a bunch of songs at once and then waiting like a year to drop more
Hmm.
music. So it's better to release one song every 2 months, every 2 to 3 months.
Mhm,
Um, but we're open to an album. It's also very expensive because we're going with
mhm,
good quality productions. So it's it's very difficult to release that level of quality for multiple songs. We usually have to
mhm,
save some money, then do one more song, and then save some more money, then release another one. So we've been going with the single strategy.
mhm. Cool, cool. Now just remember the algorithm is Brazilian. Your algorithm is Brazilian. So please
Sure.
do it like a video when you say come to Brazil. You guys should come to Brazil, by the way.
We would love to.
Yeah.
We started looking at some festivals, and if you have any recommendations or no booking agents, please send them our way. We would love to set up a tour in Brazil.
Are you already
Brazil is so
playing?
beautiful.
Yeah. Jessica, what do you know about Brazil?
Senna.
What?
Senna,
Senna?
the Formula One race.
Whoa,
Senna.
different,
Yeah.
different
I'm ready.
answer. I thought
I'm
you
ready for a November 29th Netflix show of
wow,
Senna.
cool. I thought you were saying the Christ, the statue of Christ. That's what everyone says. Statue of
Yeah.
Rio. That's cool. Senna is cool. You like Formula One too. I like too.
I yeah, I think we'll have to schedule we should definitely schedule our tour while there's a Formula One race on in
Oh, that'd
Brazil.
be fun.
That would be sweet.
Yes,
Right?
I'm pretty sure you're gonna be here after Vasilius does this pact with the devil, right? Run over to Elon Musk and do this pact, and you'll be gonna be here, headlining anything,
Yeah.
right?
Whatever it takes.
Yes, Elon Musk is the guy. He's the
Yeah.
man. He
Uh,
is the man. So let's stop playing. Now I'm gonna do a little challenge for you, and I'm gonna ask you to choose one of your songs for our listeners. You can talk a little bit about the song, about maybe some gossip, Just introduce one song for Rock Cabeça listeners. You can choose.
Ooh, it's a
Which
tough
one,
one.
Vasilius?
I don't know. Might as well go with the newest one, Miss America.
So
Uh,
Let's do it.
uh,
talk about something that we didn't talk about Miss America. She's not a whore.
it's not over.
She's no, no.
Well, the girl that played her was
She's
very
a very
nice.
good Russian waltz dancer.
Mm, cool.
Yeah,
She's a very nice
we
Russian girl. She
we
I was in the back changing I was in the back changing to my Marilyn Monroe costume,
Mm.
and she was filming in the front, and then she came in the back where I was changing. Said, "How did your clip go that you finished the shots?" And she said, "It was good. We did the boat motor." And I said, "You did the motorboat with the boobs with
Mm.
Bill Clinton."
Russian
So
accent.
we had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, we
Cool.
did the boat motor.
so that's
Nice.
the so our Miss America was actually Russian. We couldn't find an American to play the part.
Uh,
We
oh.
gave her we gave her like a blonde
It
wig
was
and everything to
expensive.
make her look yeah, we had to outsource.
Mm.
American women charge too much.
Cool, cool. So
We should have gotten a girl from India. Would have been even
Uh,
cheaper.
Miss America is in fact a Russian. Well done.
It's the Russian scandal, Marco.
Yes,
It's
of
the Russia,
course.
Russia, Russia.
Yes. The communists. Communists are coming. Uh, so
No, no,
let's
no,
no,
no.
no, no, no. Communists are just fantasies. So now we're gonna listen to Miss America, and then I'd like to thank Vasilius Boas, that king's name, Vasilius Boas. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
your presence, man. Thank you for the emails. Thanks for the all the attention in the
Absolutely.
platforms, Prover. And thank you, Jessica Randon. Jessica Randon with her magnificent voice. Thank you for your presence here. You can still sing at church after this interview. No problem. Okay.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for having
Thank you again for accepting my invitation, and I'll see you in the next video, in the next song. I hope you guys send it over me. Okay?
Absolutely. We'll see you in Brazil.
and come and
Yes,
visit.
We're gonna come play a show.
yes, of course. I'm waiting for you guys here. Bye, guys. Bye, Jessica. Bye, Vasilius.
Bye.
Have
Thank
a
you.
nice day. Bye.